ER, Grey's Anatomy, even General Hospital, they're all shows making attempts to show what life is like inside the operating room. But when it comes to it, you're just watching actors. And this guy sitting next to me is the real deal.
That's right. Dr. David Alfery has a new book about some of the incredible things that happened at Centennial Medical Center. And we are just so grateful that you could join us. Thank you. This book dives into a world that many people have no clue about. What kind of compelled you to start writing this book?
Well, I finished this 36-year career as a cardiac anesthesiologist, and I was really blessed. It was an unbelievable experience. And I'd had such amazing things that I had seen that I thought I want to share this with the world. And I looked to see what else had been written by anesthesiologists, and I found almost nothing. And that was pretty surprising because the discovery of general anesthesia in 1847 is considered by many to be the greatest advance in the history of medicine. So I decided to write about this secret world from my perspective, where what goes on in the ICU, in the OR, what really goes on, not what you see in the TV shows or in a medical romance novel.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Quickly, what is the difference between general anesthesia and cardiac anesthesiologist, excuse me?
And a regular anesthesiologist?
Yeah.
Well, it's just there are various specialties. And I specialized in cardiac anesthesia. Okay. Now, I did all kinds of anesthesia, but focused on cardiac. And if you're going to do cardiac, you really need to have specialized in it.
Wow, unbelievable. Now, a very, very early on patient named Grace had a very big impact on you, hence the name of your book, Saving Grace. Yes. Can you fill us in on Grace?
Yes, I met Grace the second month of my internship, and she'd been in the hospital about a week. She was 19 years old. She'd been horribly burned in a traffic accident. And I helped take care of her for 2 weeks, and it was really a hopeless 2 weeks. As I said in the introduction, no matter what we did, no matter how hard we tried, no matter how hard she fought, there'd be no saving Grace. Mm-hmm. And when I met her, I didn't know her name. A couple days later, I got the chart and realized her name, and I thought, you know, you should have known her name right away, because that's the one thing they can't take away from you when you've lost everything else. And Grace had lost everything. Mm. And she died about 2 weeks into my rotation, and we had to talk to the parents. My resident, my second-year resident, was going to have the talk in the quiet room. The quiet room is where families are taken to learn the very worst. And I thought, what do you even begin to tell them? They've lost this 19-year-old daughter. And Rick quietly told them that she had passed. And I don't remember the other things that he said, but I do remember the last thing. And I remember it the way I remember where I was on 9/11. Mm. He said, I want you to know it was a privilege to take care of your daughter. Mm. And he had given them a gift that they could take with them after they buried their daughter, but he gave me a gift as well, because I realized then, and then through my entire career, that taking care of patients is a privilege.
Oh, so powerful.
It's a beautiful story.
Tears in my eyes right now. And as a patient, you hope that a doctor has great bedside manners, but sometimes you wonder, well, are they really as emotional as I am as I'm going through all of this stuff? And you told me something just moments ago.
Yeah, we are every bit as emotional as you think we are. We're all the same. And you know, the doctor-patient relationship is one of the great things about being a physician. It's a bond that, for me, was almost sacred. It was amazing that I would meet people that in 10 minutes, they would barely know my name, and they would be trusting me to bring them closer to death than they'll ever come in their lifetime and bring them back. And to have that kind of trust is just an unbelievable honor. Mm-hmm. How could a physician not love that career? Mm-hmm.
Something else you've done amazingly in your career is the work you've done in all parts of the world. Tell us about your missions.
Well, you know, I was like a lot of docs saying, I need to go on a mission sometime, but I was always making an excuse. Oh, the kids are too young, and I've been working too hard, I can't take that week. But when I did, I was like a lot of physicians and nurses. You don't go on one, you go on multiple missions because they're just the most rewarding part of your career. And I went with an organization called Operation Smile quite often, and they operate primarily on cleft lips and palates. And I was sitting in the Nashville airport with one of my partners, Mike Stabile, who I went with on many trips, and he turned to me and he said, "You know, David, it's an hour and a half of our life. It's the rest of their life."
Now, real quick, I know we don't have much time, but what have your patients done for you?
Oh gosh, my patients have given me my life, really. It's, I could not have had a more rewarding career. The privilege of taking people at their darkest hour and then putting their total trust in you, you can't ask for anything better than that.
Wow. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
You're
and
amazing.
For your beautiful
Thank you.
story.
Appreciate
We really
being here.
Make sure to
appreciate
read
you.
this.
Absolutely. To learn more about this book or buy your own copy, head to savinggracebook.com. We'll be right back.